Hello students, how are you? Welcome to our second English video this week. Today we are going to talk about story map. I will introduce the story map for you, do the first part, and then you do the second part at home and send it to me. However, I provided you with the answers in this presentation. If you find any difficulties while you are doing the story map, please refer to this presentation. First, we are going to watch a video that will introduce a story map for us. There are different kinds of story maps, but it will give me a very good idea about what is a story map.
Is a graphic organizer that shows the most important parts of a story, like the characters, setting, and plot events. Authors use story maps to help organize their ideas before writing a draft. I'd like to write a story about my first time riding a roller coaster. All narrative stories need characters. These are the people or creatures in a story. In my story, the characters are me and my friends Xavier and Anna. A narrative should also have a setting. The setting is the place and time your story happens. My story takes place at an amusement park in the summer. Your story map should also briefly describe the important plot events that happened in the beginning, middle, and end of your story. In the beginning, you should introduce the characters and setting and a problem the characters face. In my story, my friends wanted me to ride a roller coaster, but I was nervous. In the middle, you can briefly describe what happens before the problem is resolved. Xavier and Anna convinced me to ride, so I anxiously waited in line. In the end, there should be a resolution, or a way for the characters to overcome the challenge they had in the beginning. In my story, we finally rode the roller coaster, and it was so much fun. I can use this story map as a guide when I began writing my story.
As you can see, a story map is a graphic organizer that helps me to put everything in place: characters, events, settings. So, a story map shows what happened in a story. A story often begins with a problem. So I have a problem and it ends with a solution. Complete the story map for the little ant. I will do the problem and you will do the solution. Okay? The problem was a leaf falls on little ant. What happens? She says to the leaf, please get off me. She says to the mouse, please lift up the leaf. She says to the cat, please chase the mouse. She says to the dog, please scare the cat. A flea hears the little ant. So this was the problem. The solution, I'll only do the first one. The flea bites the dog. Then what happened next? What did the dog do? What did the cat do? What did the mouse do? This is what you're going to write in the next 3 lines. You will find the answer in the second slide. I will upload this presentation. So if you find any difficulties, please go back to the presentation and check it. Now let's go to the next part of verbs. The first verb we have is blow. The past of the blow is blew. I will write it here. Okay. Now please put it in a sentence. The air blew the leaves. The next one is shiver. The past is shivered. The next one is lift up. It will be lifted up. The next one will be chased. The one after is scared. The dog scared the cat. The last one we have here is bite, will be bet. So we have blew, shivered, lifted up, chased, scared, bit. Try to put each one of them in a sentence alone at home while you are watching this video, as I have done. You can use sentences from the story to help you if you want. Okay, you will find the answers in the next slide. Now, if you can write these words in a paper in front of you, so you would know the past tense of each of these verbs. Have you finished writing them? You can pause the video and write them if you are taking more time. Now, these are the answers. If you find any difficulty, as I've said before, doing the solution, you can go to the next slide. Thank you very much for listening. I hope it was beneficial for you, and you know now what is a story map. Thank you very much for your time.